You are now listening to the Beardy Bros podcast.
Ha!
And cut.
Oh fuck! That's a bit, I feel like that's a bit bright in my face. That's the thing, an old ring light.
A bit bright in your face.
Big old ring light.
Big old ring, mate.
All right.
Hey, it's better than the other ring in your face, isn't it?
Oh fucking hell!
Starting off with a bang.
Set off with a bang.
Rings in your face. You big disgrace.
Kicking your
Cutting
ass
yourself all over the place.
saying, "Let's get this podcast started."
Boom, boom.
Get this podcast started. What the fuck? I don't even know.
That's an intro and a half.
That is. But anyway, what's up, Beardies and Beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bro podcast. Ooh, fuck.
Dude,
Fucking hell.
this could be just random as shit. Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie to anyone.
It is one of those things. The light's in a weird spot.
Coming off a fucking 3-hour nap. Could be a.
Hello.
Now you have any bright.
Fucking-
stories.
Oh, the fuck is the cable? How'd I get the cable?
I don't know what. Oh, it's gonna bug me forever now. What the fuck that voice is?
Which one?
Hey. Like that.
Hey. Oh, it's that oh, which character is it? Hey.
Koki said Pee Wee Herman. Like what?
No.
He don't talk like this. Like,
It's a character. It's one of those cartoon characters.
yeah,
Fuck.
but which one? Like,
If you know who it is, comment down below, or hit us up on the socials.
yes, because I am completely stumped.
I'm trying to. I know it's a cartoon character. I just can't remember which one it was.
I was thinking Wimpy from Popeye, but it's not quite that.
Something. It does sound very
Another
familiar.
hamburger.
Hamburger.
I'm so fucking.
I know it's like there, but not there. I can't remember.
Then I thought it was a dog. I'm like, what? No, it would be could be a dog character.
Oh, hello. You think you're going to get away with this, but you will not. Isn't that the character? He's like that. He's like, yeah, you think you've got this?
Yeah, but what is it?
Wasn't it Hanna-Barbera? Is it something Hanna-Barbera related?
I have no idea.
We're getting there. We're getting there so close.
All I know is it's very easy to do. Like,
Yes.
it just comes out of nowhere. Like it just happens.
Oh, I'm trying to think now.
Like a very sophisticated dog. That's what I keep
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. Does it sound like a bad guy?
I have no idea.
No,
I'll be stumped forever until I watch something with it again. But thinking like watching, I watch Lightyear. That movie is a bit just eh.
I
I'll
mean,
get that
I
out of the way
enjoy.
straight
I know
up.
you're a bit nah about it. I enjoy
I still
it.
give it out of 7.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it does get pretty predictable most
From
way through.
After the first 30 minutes, it's like I know what's gonna happen.
It's pretty solid though. But it's a nice simple film. There is a lot of references though that it's kind of weird because like
Yeah, but
this is supposed
like what
to
I said
be-
to you near the end, I was like, well, that makes no fucking sense.
yeah. So it's
But we're
just-
not going to spoil anything because
No,
it's
no.
still only in theaters. Like
it's a
but-
weird time loop. So of stuff. I mean,
Well, it's on Disney Plus next month.
something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Same as Thor's on next month too.
Mm.
Love and Thunder,
Yes.
which is weird because it's going straight from the theaters to Disney Plus. I guess they learnt their lesson with Black Widow.
Well, that's exactly it. That's the thing as well. Now it's they're not doing the premium.
But
thing
also,
either.
they're going to shoot themselves in the foot. Who's going to buy the movie now if it's going straight to Disney Plus?
I know with a lot of people that are just like, I'll take it free kind of thing. even though they're not really getting it for free. They're just able to watch it, with their subscription.
Yeah, I'm still gonna buy it, but like,
Oh yeah.
there's people out there who just gonna go, it's on Disney Plus,
I'm trying to think.
and it's just like, well, you're paying more technically to watch stuff on there because just think a monthly thing's way more expensive than just a one-off purchase.
What characters? It's gonna drive me mad because I know it's a
It's
character.
gonna drive you crazy, isn't it?
I'm thinking about it now. Hello. Ah, yes. You will never see me. Oh, which character? It really drew me in because I know it's like from a cartoon, and I know
It's
it's
like
like
an
from
off
a
thing of
childhood.
Marvin.
Because it's kind of Marvin the Martian. Maybe
But
it's the voice.
I'm thinking something. It's like a yes, like
I mean, it is kind of technically Marvin the Martian, but I know who you're talking about. I think it's the voice actor who did Marvin the Martian.
I don't know what it is though.
Because, like,
It's bugging me though. Like I've been thinking about it all fucking day.
oh god.
But yeah, go watch Lightyear. It is pretty good, but don't expect it to be spectacular. What I was thinking. But also, I do have to agree that I was right from the fucking start when I first heard that trailer.
Yep.
Chris Evans is a Tim Allen impressionist on there. Like, it's like they couldn't get Tim Allen, but then they got Chris Evans to do Tim Allen. Like,
Well, I guess that's what they were going for because it's like that whole spin on it.
But
They wanted to go with a different.
still, they
take.
could have just got Tim Allen to do the voice, and then he voiced the toy. Like, made more sense.
Yeah. That light is like in a weird spot where it's like.
Because when you think about it, things like when you get a toy, they are voiced by that actor, but it's mainly stuff from movies, like the lines from which is what he says.
I know it's like that. Like the. That's a bit better. It's like that part where there's in the movie. It's like you're mocking me, and it almost sounds like Chris Evans. Like Chris Evans nearly sounds like Tim Allen. It's just that whole part where it's just like
the whole
mocking
movie,
me.
like it's like him being Tim Allen.
Like there are
Fucking
moments
weird.
like it's kind of weird because it does sound almost like a young Tim Allen as well. And the fact is, it's kind of weird because Chris Evans does this young Tim Allen impression. Sometimes I felt like I was just expecting him to be like, like, you know what I mean? Like, just halfway through, I just felt like he was just gonna be like,
Right.
you're mocking me. You know, like, fuck.
Right?
But it's
I
so
ju-
weird. It's so weird. I would never expected that from Chris Evans, though, that he would be like a Tim Allen impression. Like,
Like you can still hear it's Chris Evans, but it's like he's doing an impression of Tim Allen for the movie. It's
that's
like
what I mean. It's so
they
weird.
could have just got Tim Allen. He would have probably done it. Most likely, like it would have been probably better. He would have put more of his like Buzz Lightyear in it.
I know, so I don't know. It's interesting. Imagine, I don't know, maybe we might see a fan cut where someone friggin' redubs it with friggin' Tim Allen or something, crazy.
The movie. But like, because I said it from the first trailer, I was like, he's doing a Tim Allen impression, and then I watched it. He is
It's definitely very serious as well. Like it's a lot more grittier than a normal kids. Like it's not exactly a kids film. Like it's very mature, as well. Like it's very.
It's not very violent though.
It's a weird mix where it's not too like crazy kid, and
It's in spoilers, is it? But the only thing that really gets done are robots. Which they just lose limbs. Like it's not really violence. It's just he's lost an arm. Like
and then the scene where everyone was losing their shit over the kiss was just so dumb. When we actually
I didn't even see that.
When you basically the kiss scene, everyone was losing their nonsense over was basically she's like, "Oh hi dear," and just gives her a quick peck, and then that's it.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's what the
See,
kiss scene
people
was.
see stuff, and just like The Last of Us, it's like they jump to conclusions.
And just lose their
Like-
shit over it.
So I don't know, they're cringe, but people need to the whole picture before they make them comments.
People just like to fucking like I said. We've always said people just.
I
Like
mean,
to
I'd
whinge
said-
and complain.
That Tim Allen impression before I saw the movie, but it was clear in the trailer that he was doing that.
Yeah, and then once you watch
I
the
like-
movie, it's quite obvious.
I saw the movie now, and I didn't think of nothing of that peck thing because I was just didn't
It
think
happens
about
so
it.
quickly. It's such a quick little glimpse, and it's gone. Like it's just a simple, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" A little kiss on the cheek kind of thing, but it's more on the lips.
People
and
do
that's
it every fucking day.
But what got me though is everyone lost their shit apparently over a kids' cartoon. Okay, yeah, because it's apparently a kids' cartoon. It's a cartoon for kids. There was a
It
peck.
is really.
There was
it's
a peck, and
movie
everyone
for
had
kids.
have an uproar about it. But like, no one's been raving about. See, I've recently watched Our Flag Means Death,
Oh,
which is that Taika Waititi pirate series and stuff like that. bloody great, and it takes a spin on the whole thing. It technically makes, I don't know, because they don't really give gender, like, Blackbeard's never really had, like, an orientation of gender, like, he's just been, a ruggedy pirate, and that's it.
It's just Blackbeard.
Their take on this is he's kind of, I guess, gay, in this, which is kind of funny being Taika, like, he's just, like, there's a sequence towards the end of the series where him...
No offense to him, but he kind of gives that vibe in some roles.
I mean, it's funny, but, because Rhys Darby is the main character, basically. I guess maybe spoilers, maybe not, but there is a scene in that where they literally make out. And it's just like, okay, so we've got people like negatively like raving about that, like going like of Toy Story, like Buzz Lightyear. Okay, yeah, it's for kids, so it makes sense. Where Our Death Means Flag is for adults, it's an adult audience, but like no one's commending. Like, no one's trying to, like... Because it's, like, people were, like, complaining about Buzz, but then going, well, what's so wrong with it? You know, trying to, do the,
I saw nothing wrong with it.
Positive. Like, that's what I mean. But then I haven't seen any, like, commend or talk about Our Flag Means Death with Taika making out with Rhys Darby. Like, no one's been promoting it. No one's been, like, supporting that. And it's just, like... There's no...
Maybe they haven't just seen it, though.
Yeah, like, it's weird. There's no, like...
Because everyone was on Lightyear for how long? About stuff
That's
like
what I
that.
mean. Like, it's just weird where with some media where some stuff gets twisted and manipulated and other stuff doesn't. And, like, it's everywhere. Like, it's things that happen. People are kissing. Like, that was just a simple kiss. And people blew it out of proportions. And then there's something that could have been something that people could have actually attacked. Which, I mean, I don't want them to attack. You can fuck off if you're going to attack it, because...
I mean, you can't really attack that either, like...
But you know what I mean, though? You know what I mean, though? Like, I guess...
The thing is...
it's for kids, and I guess that's maybe where people lose their mind.
But... It doesn't concern the people who's complaining about it, so why are they so... boomer on it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. But, I mean,
Aaron's
I would say I do recommend watching Our Flag Means Death. It's fucking hilarious, and it's really good. And,
like, I've seen plenty of the movies that do that, and I don't sit there and go... Like...
It does
what is
have
it, like,
It does have a lot of,
There's a shit ton of movies that have that. Like...
It's very, LGBT.
Just look at The Boys. That's got in there. No one complains about that.
That's what I mean. I mean, that's a bit... I was more like, oh! You know what I mean? Someone had their load blown. Oh, fucking...
Yeah, but like no one raises an eyebrow at the Boys. That's doing way worse.
A whole new definition to blowjob. Oh, fuck. You know.
You see way worse on there, and that's like more fucking visceral. Like
there's nothing.
A kiss
wrong
is
with
nothing.
It. That's what I mean. There's nothing wrong with it when there's like shit like that can get.
Really I've seen dudes kiss in the fucking street. Like I don't go and go. Like.
You know what I mean? Like, but like, it's awkward. But like in public, it's awkward either way. Whether it's male, female, male to female, it's just like, oh, okay. Well,
yeah, but I don't. It's not affecting my life.
No, you just
what
go,
the fuck do I care?
Just go, oh, okay. It seems a bit uncomfortable.
I just keep walking.
Yeah,
just
you
look
don't
away,
look.
like, that's what you gotta do.
You sit there going, mate, pretend it's a lollipop or ice cream. You're so just staring at them, like intensely staring at them while they're making it.
You know, some people do that though. That's weird.
But no, definitely, I'm keen for second season of Our Death Means Our Flag.
What is that on?
It was on Binge, I think it was.
I don't have it.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it is good. So if you can get it, it's like 10 episodes or something.
Ooh.
10
I'm still
episodes,
surprised that Taika was in that fucking Lightyear movie. Like, I'm not like that voice is very familiar.
I mean, he's been doing a lot lately. Honestly, he's been doing heaps. It's crazy.
The thing is, but with the animation, that you can just go into a booth like a day and do your lines and go and piss off, which is kind of easy for him, I guess, because he can just do it from anywhere in the world, just record. I'm guessing he would have done that from somewhere else. He's been doing Thor, like he's been everywhere doing like stuff. So,
well, the last year alone, because he would have been doing, like I said,
he was doing Thor here, like in Queensland and that, like
Thor.
Sydney, Queensland.
Well, you had, like we said, Christian, like last week we mentioned, Christian Bale was like filming one project, flew to Australia to then work on Thor last year. Like, he was doing one
Right.
thing in it wherever he was there, and he like flew straight in and then quick
Which that
quarantine.
would have
And
coincided with Lightyear at some point.
that's what I mean. The fact that he had back-to-back tours of him and Chris Evans touring for Lightyear, and then him and Chris Hemsworth touring for friggin' Thor, like it was just like back-to-back. Like promote one thing and then promote the other thing, and then you see all the YouTube videos of like.
Oh, was you
them promoting
seeing
stuff.
where they had the water and they had like and they had, like Chris Evans and
Agree,
Taika? I was
disagree.
like, yeah, I was like, God dang it!
It's just it's
But
just
like,
so good.
that dude's
I like
fucking
Taika.
busy, man.
I like Taika's stuff, and I like what he puts out and what he does and what he brings to
Right?
the table. It's always something fresh, like not. I mean, it was
Well,
hard.
he's an innovator, if you know
I
what I
mean,
mean.
he
Like,
even said himself it was hard for doing Thor because if you look at his projects, when he does one-shot stuff, it's great. Like it's good because he can bring a new idea but the fact that he's done Thor Ragnarok and he had to do back to back like basically here's Thor Ragnarok now I'm gonna follow up with Thor Love and Thunder. Like you've done one project, now you do another of that same project basically, but continue the story. Then it creates this whole like fuck, how do I top myself again? You know, I've already
which
ranked to 11. How do
that's
I
not always
crank
a better thing to try and top it. Like Ragnarok, you couldn't really top Ragnarok.
That's what I mean. Like he cranked it to 11. What do you do once
You
you've
just had to
already cranked
take
it to 11?
it just a steady,
Mm.
just plateau it out and be the exact probably same, and it would have been fine.
Mm. So
I mean, you could have dipped a bit, but like you couldn't really go up because then it would have gone a bit.
Mm. So that's
Like
the
what
thing.
I've heard, like I mean, I'm still keen for it, but wish it was Ragnarok level.
I know. I think if it was longer, we would have had that feeling, but they didn't want it to be too long, which is disappointing.
Well, it's still 2 hours on it.
Just under
Yeah, what was Ragnarok's run? That was like 2 hours too, I think.
2 hours
Yeah,
something.
look.
But they had like a 4-hour cut version. Remember? So
That's
we did-
2017. That's about a long break too. Fuck.
we did mention that. They had 4 hours, but anyway.
Oh yeah, that's for every 2 hours 10 minutes. Like same thing.
It was an hour and something, wasn't it? 2 hours. Hour?
Oh yeah, because you got to take off the credits, and it's about 2 hours. Same as Thingamajig, but like, I just
But anyway.
yeah, that got a fuck.
But
I got 93%.
But wasn't it bloody Maverick still? I think it's Maverick still doing good in the cinemas. It
That
busted,
beat the Avengers.
Yeah, like fuck.
Or the first Avengers, but like that's still going up, man. Like,
yeah, like everyone's going mad for this movie. It's going insane.
I don't know how the fuck like.
Out of all films,
I'm not.
though, out of all things, Maverick,
I'm not surprised.
Like, it's good.
I mean,
Movie,
it's a
but-
fucking good movie. Like, fuck.
It's a good movie, but like the thing, it's good, but it's nothing really amazing to really rave about. Like it's good. It's a
No, but it kind of rebooted plus capped off what happened. Like
But I mean, maybe
it closed
I
it
guess,
off.
At the same time, we haven't really had that kind of film for a while. We've had superhero movies.
not since
or-
'80s.
That's what I'm saying though. Like basically the movies we've had lately are
Like-
either superhero movies, racing car movies, you know, action films. This is like flying planes. Like it's something different, I guess, that we
Yeah,
haven't.
well, I
really
found
had.
out. Didn't Taika make that Extraction movie with Hemsworth?
I don't know. Did he? I didn't even know about that.
Because I'm pretty sure I heard his name involved with that. I'm gonna have a look while you
Don't even know now.
continue on. But also, Tom Cruise is set to make 100 million just from Maverick alone because of a deal that happened.
Crazy. It's fucking phenomenal, mate. Man, he's making.
Like he just, if it makes more money, he just gonna get more and more. Like
Money. Still,
I'm guessing they've already fixed the issue with the copyright stuff.
oh yeah,
Because,
that was Paramount. They would have definitely sorted that out. They would have mucked around
because
there.
it's still in theaters and that, which nothing really happened. I don't think.
No, they would have mucked around with that with the
What
money.
movie did I say?
Wait,
Extraction.
Extraction.
So I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
don't know.
that he was involved with that. Oh, maybe not.
Something else. You think of?
I thought. Oh no, it was the Russos who made it. That's it. Fuck.
Oh
They
yeah.
did this story. Yeah.
Yep.
Which they revealed. What was it? They that their dream MCU project is a Secret Wars. But they're not in with Marvel anymore. So I mean, like that could happen with them,
They
or it
still
might
could
not.
come back because that is leading up to it. Like the storyline is.
And if they get
leading-
the Russos or not, though, that's the thing.
I think they're having a break at the moment because there's no talks of Secret Wars at the moment. But the fact that the Russo brothers did so well, I wouldn't be surprised if Feige was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem," you know, come on
It's
board,
only
let's get back
Captain
to it.
America at the end of that, plus
Secret
the
Wars is a really
Avengers.
good one.
Like they
So.
did Civil War on that and the
Mm.
Winter Soldier,
Mm.
which are amazing movies. Like
Well,
fuck.
actually, another thing as well. Marvel actually got to retcon Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. They actually got to fix her up. So in the because everything was owned, and because things characters were
Apparently,
owned.
that show was a bit.
No, it actually wasn't that. No, it actually wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it. I'm hoping it comes back for a second season or something because it was pretty cool. But no, they basically because they made her an Inhuman, and because Fox owned the whole mutants thing, and they couldn't establish her as a mutant, they're actually able to basically bring her back now when they made the series because of the rights change and being Marvel got the rights back to mutants and stuff like that. They were apparently actually able to get her now back as being a mutant now that they originally.
Because she's a stretchy she's a stretchy limb like Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, or she's all kinds of things. That's the thing. She has all
Yeah,
different
but
abilities.
in the game that she was a stretchy person, but I don't not much than that.
Very influenced. Yeah, she's very influenced by the heroes she's seen, kind of thing. She kind of mimicked her
Oh
powers
yeah.
and stuff by like who she saw. So depending on the media of who she saw, like that's what manipulated her idea to create those abilities. Like,
But then why is she stretchy on the Avengers when?
because technically Mr. Fantastic exists, and she would have seen him at some point.
Yeah,
So
but why that over anyone else? That she met Thor on that at the same.
certain abilities, it's within reason. She can't just like be like, "Oh, I have the power of lightning," or you know what I mean. Like it's got to be within reason. It's a weird
I guess
concept how they mimic.
more physical, not like
Yeah.
magical abilities.
So that's why she does like.
Because Mr. Fantastic makes sense because
Yeah.
he's just stretchy
Like the
that's
enlargement
pretty
is like
simple to
Ant-Man, like
replicate.
the getting
Yeah.
really big and shrinking and stuff like that's
Oh,
Ant-Man.
would you be able to do that though? Probably not. Yeah.
So, but the series did a little bit different. The actual series itself changed it up a bit, and made it more of this other external ability. Like she still kind of stays herself, but she has like this extra aura that does all this stuff. So it's kind of mixing it up. But yeah, no, because the original creator, the author,
I think she's better written than that fucking America Chavez. Because no offense to whoever wrote her in that movie, she's like the pilot from Halo Infinite.
yeah, I know it was just such a bland character. It was no
It's like she was like,
substance.
"Fuck, we need someone else." Blip, put her in.
Didn't even care. Like he didn't even care like how the character played out in Doctor Strange. It was
No,
just
like I didn't. I kept forgetting about it because she was mainly off screen as well. Like
yeah, it was always about Doctor. Like she's the main key point of the show, but like it always kept
it's
following
about
Doctor
Wandering
Strange.
Strange. Like
Yeah, but yet she had such a key input, but then they made no key point about her. Like okay, like but
can we
anyway.
talk spoilers now? Because the movie's it's out.
But anyway, we'll come back to it. But yeah, so basically, yeah, so the original creator of Miss Marvel wanted her to be a mutant, couldn't get her to be a mutant because of the whole Fox thing and how they were doing it, so they had to make her Inhuman. And then because now the whole thing's back around, looped and fixed, they can actually refer to her as a mutant again, and that's how they're getting all the mutants back. And I think she's technically one of the first to be listed as a mutant, but it's all starting to pan out now in the MCU, so it's like
So they can get mutants in there now, which is
yeah,
pretty
so it's
cool.
like I'm panning it. So a lot of the mutants were going to be Inhumans, and that's how their way of. That's why they made Inhumans, was to be like, well, this is our best way to
Yeah, well,
work
they
around it.
technically had Professor X, so he was technically the first. Like he's already in there, like
So it's weird. That's why they are able to do things.
and
So-
Mr. Fantastic, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Because Mr. Fantastic was kind of a mutant. Because you think about the way he got his abilities, that's the mutation. So the whole Fantastic
Same
Four,
as
they're
Hulk in
mutants.
that look. He's technically a mutant.
Technically, yeah. It's just how they refer to things. So it's
Iron Man, technically, he's just a regular dude still.
He's just a guy.
Captain America, technically a mutant.
Technically, if you think about it realistically, because he
Like,
was
pretty much
technically
most of them are when you think it like that, except
mutation.
like Thor and Iron Man and
If you break it down, but they can work around it because it's this and this and that and that's and technicals and
yeah, mutants are born with powers too, though. Which
So-
like like Cyclops and
yeah.
but like I don't know it's a very loose term mutant. Like it can mean anything.
But as I said, it was hard because Fox had the right.
Wolverine, mutant.
Yeah.
Even though he's injected, but then you got Cyclops, you got Rogue, who born like it,
no,
I think, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. See, Wolverine was born like that. He was born with the bone claws and everything like that, and then they fused the adamantium to him.
Oh yeah, but like
So he was a mutant.
Like, they're born with it, so they're mutants. You get powers, you're a mutant.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's the thing, technically with Hulk, that was the same thing with Banner. He technically always had it. The radiation brought it to life. So technically he was a mutant, like you say, because he always had it. Same as She-Hulk. They always had it in their DNA. It's just the
but I wouldn't have
radiation
done anything
brought it to
without it.
life. Yeah, it boosted it, enhanced it to come to the surface. So
Right.
it's technical. If you get into deep with the Marvel,
Mutants, you can just do a whole circle around every single fucking hero.
basically. Anyway, it's
So when you say the New Mutants, I'm like, they're just superheroes. Just a mutant, like,
he's the Flash, man.
or a fucking villain.
I've been watching that video lately. Fucking Soldier Boy. Flash, he's doing it fast. He's coming in. It's such a funny video.
I'm keen for the next season because he'd be fucking back.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna be pissed, man.
Back in Crow, fucking again. But anyway.
Having Jensen Ackles go from like Dean to this is fucking weird.
Mm.
Like he's so upbeat in The Boys. Like like when he was Dean, he was more of a depressed fucking another damn day. Like now he's just like
full hog.
He's like, what are we fucking doing now?
Having fun.
Right?
The singing alone as well, because he loved singing behind the scenes on Supernatural. They actually got him singing in this. In the
they had a fucking
times.
musical on Supernatural, like a whole episode of just singing.
Yeah.
With like, it was so fucking good.
Oh.
Like, so that's the thing with a TV show that runs like what 10, 15 years. You've got to have a musical episode. You have to have one.
Well, have you noticed now, like any show, there's always a musical episode now?
Yeah, it happened from the 90s onwards.
Like, there's always one episode that something goes whack and everything's musical. Because I watched that, what we've seen, Lucifer had a musical episode. I've seen Mr. Robot has a musical kind of episode. Scrubs, The Boys,
Buffy, Angel.
Yep.
You've got oh fuck. I think did Breaking Bad have one? I can't remember.
I think they did, yeah. Something weird.
And that's one of the shows you'd least expect.
I think there was something like that, like it was also in I think there was like a subtle character, but he was high or something. They worked around because he was high. Or I can't remember.
I'm gonna watch it again, but I can't remember.
Something like that.
But
But
like,
there's always something. There's always like.
It's always from the mid part of the series onwards. Like it's just
one episode
thrown in there.
It's like fuck it, let's just have a fun episode.
But it also works in most things. Like
yeah,
as long as you do it right. Like that Lucifer one was just a 10 out of 10.
And then they did it again later on because they hinted back at it. Because I love that they explained the whole musical thing and why it happened. And
it's because of his mother and that like was doing the.
He was cheering and everything, all fucking everyone was musical and having fun, and then I just love that thing. It's just like can't touch this dude. And they're like, "Oh, father, he's returned." I just love that. It's just a bring back. I just love when things too, like if they refer back to the episode, like it's not just a throwaway episode when they like refer back to it is even better because it's just like okay, they are very aware of this happening, so fucking cracks me up.
Yeah, because they were faking that can't touch you because they knew what happened the first time. It was like ah, like it was under a fucking spell to sing. Like
so that was like
they're just standing there like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh yeah, let's trick them into thinking
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that saved in the.
I know we play that so often. Can't touch this, dude.
The whole thing, like, if it was just him doing it, it wouldn't be as funny. But the fact that everyone around him started doing it.
Oh, maybe actually, I was thinking about maybe they might have saved the Halo series if they had a musical episode. Oh, fucking imagine that Chief just.
Master Chief fucking breakdancing, fucking.
Imagine trying to dance in that suit.
It wouldn't be Chief though. It'd be more like the Covenant and that just like singing and dancing. That'd be fucking better. They're in like a fucking battle, and all of a sudden they just start fucking breaking down.
Ooh, da, da, da. They're all like walking in like ooh da 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 ooh da da.
Right.
We are the elites. We're gonna be. I don't know. But you know what I mean, like chanting and they're walking in, but like it's a cool beat, and then they're just like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like,
and you get the fucking trouble drum beat, boom, 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 boom.
And then they have like a.
We could write things for musicals. I swear to God.
Battle, fucking Chief versus like one of the elites having a dance off.
having a fight, but like a dance. They've both got like swords. And that fucking
They all fucking like
fucking plasma swords just going off. I maybe
fucking hell.
had the boys had one. I can't. I think they have.
What's that?
No, the boys.
What about the boys? Yeah, that.
Did they have a?
That's what started this conversation.
I can't remember what one that was though.
There was the one with singing and dancing because she had a voice. Remember, she's like, "I'm human, I'm all cured." And
Oh,
she's like, "I got a
fuck,
voice," and they were singing and dancing.
Yeah, in the hospital.
Yeah, because she was like daydreaming.
Yeah, that was weird.
Frenchie and what's her name?
Kimiko, the fucking lady.
Kimiko, yeah.
Kimiko.
Yeah, Frenchie.
Yeah, I remember that now. I was a bit confused. I'm like, that happened or not? Because it went from like a dream thing happened because they were the way they fused that together was so good.
It's always the way though. It's usually the way it happens. Is someone's always high or something. Something's fucked.
Right? Oh, it fucking works.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nothing about the. I don't know what it is, but like the lyrics always make sense. Like, fuck, they wrote the script, but then they sing that actual script. Except for that one, that was an actual song. I think that she was singing.
I don't know.
Like, because they kept repeating things, so I'm like, I think it was an actual song. It was weird. Fucking weird. Didn't expect it. No, season 4 though next year. Fuck. Gonna be sad for another like 12 months.
I was gonna say, I thought it was a bit odd though, but you seen Bear Grylls has been trending.
Yeah, he was on the Hot Ones and everything.
He got a new TV show back. Another series.
Another fake like 30 meters away.
Apparently, he's no longer vegan as well. He's gone back to being a meat eater. I'm like, when did he go vegan? He's Bear Grylls.
When the fuck?
How can Bear Grylls go? Like,
when did he go vegan?
I don't know, but he's renounced. He's no longer a vegan, and he's like, you can't live in. I'm like, but you're Bear Grylls. You're supposed to survive in the wild. Will you not be eating meat? Like, how can you be? How can you
can't
be
eat
a
plants
survivalist?
to live in the wild.
How can you be a guy promoting survivalism and not eat meat? Like,
look at this fucking rabbit I caught, but I can't eat it. I'm vegan. Like, what the fuck?
But
eat its fur. Like,
I did a little digging on what was going on. So yeah, it's basically his new show, and apparently what's also trending from that is the first episode back is featuring Natalie Portman, and apparently they filtered water with his underwear. And I'm like, did you take clean undies with you, or you got the ones with the special skid mark? Like,
is it please don't say he literally went and took them off.
I didn't look into it because it was just like, what the fuck?
Because if she drinks that,
she was down.
That's got bowl sweat.
But yeah, I was like, what? Okay. Like, I mean, it's Bear Grylls. He comes up with the most weirdest nonsense.
Yeah, but even man, but what fuck you before that was proven to be like bullshit. Like,
I think
I
think he's just trying to top it, and that's why all this nonsense is just nonsense. Like, he just does drastic things because it seems
he's trying to,
but it's just nonsense.
Be relevant. I think now again.
It's like
that's why he's
been
doing
relevant
it
for like the last couple of years. Like, why are you gonna come back all of a sudden?
I don't see him any fucking where.
No,
except for that Hot Ones, because that comes up regularly on my thing. It's like, oh yeah, someone's doing that, they're doing that. Then it's like Bear Grylls eating chicken.
Now, usually, well, thing, when they're on Hot Ones, there's something going on that they're promoting. They're in something. Like, the only time they pop up on Hot Ones is something relevant's come out, and they're on for that reason.
Yeah, because he gets them to talk about it. But like, he's definitely not vegan. He's eating chicken.
I know, it's...
How can... That's fucked. Like, vegan? Bear Grylls?
He couldn't even live up to his own name. Vegan. If he's vegan, you couldn't even call him Bear Grylls. You'd have to call him fucking Bird fucking Chimney. I don't know.
Bird Bath.
Bird Bath. Sounds better than fucking Bird Chimney.
Bird Chimney. Bird Chimney.
Bert Chimney.
Bird Chimney.
What's your name, Bert? What's the last name? Chimney. Bird Chimney.
What's that? Your fucking next name on the thing? Bert Chimney. There you go.
But I was saying,
The Origins, 1900s.
Favorite
Oh.
occupation? Chimney sweep. Musical
Sweeper.
musical chimney sweeper.
Like occupation sweeper.
Chimney sweeper.
If they don't think you're trolling with that, there's no hope saving them.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, I was
Chimney.
gonna say another thing as well. I was just been perusing the millions of things on YouTube.
Cruiser-link.
Bloody, you ever watch Jimmy Kimmel?
Sometimes.
I'll say he's been away for a bit lately, and they've been having a lot of guest hosting.
Oh.
One of the ones I watched the other, there's a few different ones, but one of the ones that got me was they had Mark Rober host Jimmy Kimmel
Yeah.
Live. He's that you don't know who Mark Rober? Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Never look. Mark Ruber.
I can't remember his name. You might have seen him. But that's actually the
Mark-
irony thing is because when he introduced himself as being the host, he kind of talks about that only the people between the age demographic of 5 to 25 know who he is. Anyone over doesn't know who he is. Mark Rober.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay.
Former NASA and Apple engineer.
No, he's a YouTuber.
YouTuber and source and friend of science.
So he created the glitter bomb and he's done the squirrel course and stuff like that. It's friggin' hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. I really
Wow.
don't know who
You should watch his videos. You should watch his videos. They're really good.
He works with Mr. Beast.
Dude, honestly, Mark Rober has it down pat. You watch his video, you'll be hooked. You watch the whole video. You won't be able to like not watch his videos.
Why?
He just hooks you. He just knows how to hook you in. He rings you into the video and you just watch it.
Because he's an engineer of science or something. He's a friend of science.
Yeah. I'm a friend
I'm
of
not
science.
interested.
Does that mean I'm a friend of Mark Rober?
He's probably a friend of everyone, man.
But yeah, no, he's pretty good. So I'd say I would recommend watching his videos. Anyone that hasn't watched Mark Rober, definitely watch his videos. Like, they're great, educational, and they're actually really cool. Like, he's done 2 squirrel courses where he put like the nuts and stuff in it. Yeah, so he made this thing in his backyard, like a squirrel, like a climbing course. So the squirrels had to climb through this obstacle course to get to the nuts, and they had to learn how to like get the nuts out by hitting buttons and stuff like that. And there's a whole bunch of them that end up doing it, and he's done it twice. He's done like 4 glitter bomb videos where people, it's big in America where people always steal gifts, like ship like Amazon Post orders from people's like front doors, basically. Like people walk up and they just take the shit and run off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like so basically Mark Rober does these things where he has like this fake box set up and people take it and inside it's a glitter bomb that he's set up and people open up and it just goes glitter everywhere and fart spray and there's all this shit. They're fucking hilarious. So he's done a lot of those and stuff. And
It's like when you put those fake boxes and you got someone hiding in it and you like take off the top box and they pop out. It's like, motherfucker.
So he does that because he's trying to like deter thefts. Like he's trying to make people double.
Yeah, that's fucked how that happens, man. Like I've seen the way that what is it? What's the post service over there? The main one on the little vans.
UPS.
Yeah, they treat and the Amazon drivers how they treat they chuck their things over the fucking driveway and kick them at the fucking door. Like
some of them are just crazy. Some of them don't care. Like
I don't know if it's set up or not though. That's the thing. Like it's always on camera, which is like.
Well, that's why.
Every fucking one of them.
Well, that's the thing, and that's why a lot of people in America have cameras because porch theft, people just trying to rob joints and just things like that. Like it's all basically that's why so many people have like cameras in America is for their own safety and for insurance for these reasons.
That's why you get a PO box.
Shit's just fucked. Like it is ridiculously fucked. Like exactly.
Like you have to pay for a PO box, but your things go straight to a post office.
Yeah, it's straight there. It's safe
they go straight from the van to the post office.
So.
It's a lot easier. Like nothing gets kicked and
nothing
chucked
gets stolen,
across your fucking yard or
damaged. Yeah.
Or if it does, you can blame the fucking post office.
Well, that's like one video I saw where there was like this it was somewhere in UK. It was a delivery and it's like this very small gap area and this post was coming in. She didn't bother to open the gate. Didn't bother to knock on the door or anything. She just comes in and just chucks it over the fence. And you can see when she drops one of the parcels over, you can see the guy was home because you can see him walk to the door and he's like, you can see him looking at shit falling. Like they could have just knocked and he would have just happily greeted it, but they didn't even bother doing that. They just yeeted over the fence, didn't try at all. Chucked over.
I reckon those people get sacked like straight up because they know who it is too. Like if they get the camera on that time of day, they definitely know who the fuck it is. Like the one who dumped their whole fucking load in a river, like
Like, why would you
Ready
do
to go
that?
back later.
Like, what the fuck? Just dump this shit. Oh yeah, I've posted it. It's fine. Just dump it all. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's why I'm a bit iffy buying from Zavvi, because legit on the actual parcel, it's got what it is, what's in it, on the fucking label. I'm like, I kind of no one takes those.
Yeah, because they know if it came through, they know exactly what it is.
Like, ooh, I want this. Like,
Hmm.
that's telling you what that the Nick movie was. Like, oh, and it finally arrived before I even opened it. Like,
Oh, you know, yeah, because you can.
so there it says like Zavvi, blah blah blah. From it's this. It's like,
You see, I mean that's cool, but
ooh.
it's kind of like there should be. Imagine if like companies that's why there's like no there's like it's literally not not discreet at all. It's just like straight up. It's just like oh here's your order. It's like someone gets through. It's coming like oh this person's got an ultra deluxe super vibrator 9000 pleasure bot. It's like oh okay.
No, those
like, on
those
the
are in like plain boxes. So
I know, but like they do it for
like,
discreet reasons. But
when
imagine if it was
you
like that, like
like when you buy from EB, it's a big green box. Like it's EB. Like people know what the fuck that is.
You know it's EB, but you don't know what's inside. Exactly.
People just go, oh, EB, but thanks.
But that's supposed to be all the security and stuff for that reason, so they know when it comes through. That's why there's so many checks now. That's why there's so many travel markers, and it always marks where everything's going.
Yeah, because you have to scan everything.
Because like that was like the thing that's been like 2 months now when I signed up for that. There was like a free. Me and Wookie did it because Wookie told me about it. It was like a free sample for some like bubblegum candy pack. I was like, oh yeah, I'll sign up for the I was like, oh, I'll sign up for the free sample. Did it all, and then it was shipped, and it's been like 2 months, and there's been no recollection of it at all. It's like, yeah, it's been shipped. I'm like, where's the tracking for it? It's not here. Great service. Like, I looked into it. It looked like it was only from the Sunshine Coast.
It's only like should take a week max, less.
It's only a couple of hours away from me, really.
Should take like a day to get there.
Yeah, and it's been like 2 months, and it's just like.
Okay. Did you email them about it, like over and over?
I've messaged on their thing, and they haven't checked, and it's just like I've like left a review saying poor service, and they've just deleted the review. Yeah.
Oh, they shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be able to have control of that. Like,
yeah, it's on their website. Like a lot of people have been commenting reviews, going, "I never received my parcel" and stuff like that. And this person's literally been deleting their reviews, like all the negative reviews, just been deleting.
So it's a one-person job, is it? Like they just did a. You don't go for that.
I know, it's like so much for trying to promote yourself by like offering free samples and then no one receiving them. Like that.
Maybe they've got that many orders. They just like fuck. We're all out of bubblegum.
Just said they're all shipped.
All out of gum. It's like, we'll say they're shipped.
Yeah, and more. I'm feeling really like Duke Nukem. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. So
right. Oof.
Just down to kick some fucking ass. But yeah, it was just fucked. I'm like, well, that's great. You know, how do I know like the service is going to be that reliable if I was to order your subscription box? You know, or if I wanted to get one of those, pay like $30, and then how am I know it's going to come? Like, if you can't send something free and have it come like appropriately, how do I know that's not going to be the exact same way?
Yeah. Like
it's bad on your behalf, and then the fact that you can't communicate back, like no customer service feedback.
No, because they're always by email, which.
Like they have a help.
They could either get it or not. They could read it or they just delete straight up.
Yeah,
like,
well, the fact that they delete.
This is bad. Delete.
That's just like wow. That's great customer service if you just can delete your reviews. Like,
it's messed up, man. But I just don't get it. I don't get why they got to do it.
It's just crazy.
It's not hard to, if you don't have a product, to say sorry, we're out.
Yeah. Like, yeah, of course everyone got onto it.
Sorry, this is a scam. See ya.
It's just ridiculous. That was like that. Yeah, it's just so many times that can happen. People, man. People are fucked in the asshole.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought now. Fuck's sake.
Okay, Marvin.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because remember when I got that Dark Knight Trilogy Steelbook collection? I'm still waiting for that. That was posted before the other one I ordered.
Was it June? You ordered that?
Yeah, no, it meant to shipped in June.
Shipped in June, yep.
It meant to arrive the 30th of June.
It's nearly
a month later, nearly.
July. Fuck.
I mean, it's 3 movies, so I'm guessing but that was shipped just after that.
It's from Zavvi as
well,
well,
massive talent. Hey, yeah. I'm like, I emailed and they go, if it's not there by the 23rd, which was like I'd done it yesterday, so like today, which is a Saturday,
Yeah.
I contacted us again. I'm like,
Wait till next week, yeah.
are they trolling me right now?
Yeah, wait till you see next week. I'd say just wait. If anything comes next week, if nothing comes, then...
Yeah, I mean, I do get that they're from the UK, so they do take a little while. Like that took 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
Not bad,
But
though.
like, I want my Batman. Like, fuck.
That's still pretty good.
Already got delayed. It meant to arrive in June, like early June. Men in Black got delayed. I'm like,
I mean, like, there's no... It's like, these are movies that already exist. It's like the Steelbook's the only thing that's new. Like, come on. It's just...
I'm just pissed if because I paid like $300 for those fucking Batman movies.
Yeah.
If I don't get them, get the money back. But like, I
Yeah.
want them.
You want them. They did look pretty cool, though,
Although
too.
I did see the collection, the trilogy for like $50 at JB, just the 4K. I'm like, should have just done that.
Just the standard, no Steelbook.
Yeah, just the. But the Steelbooks look so good.
I know they did. They did actually look really cool. It sucks when
I'm
I'm
just agitated because
I know, like
you pay so much for media. As Australian Daz, like the Morbius Steelbook that I got.
Yeah. I wanted that, but because people wanted a mob time and fucking let's spy them all just to put them on fucking eBay. Why? It's the most fucking stupidest thing to fucking scalp on.
It actually looks pretty good. Have you actually seen the Steelbook?
Yeah.
It's a matte finish too. Like it's
so dumb. It's one of the most stupidest ones to scalp. Like,
really, like there's hype behind it.
yeah, but like it's not even real hype. A lot of people don't even like it. It was just a fucking meme.
Hey, Doctor Strange is still available, like the Steelbooks and. But Morbius, that's gone.
Meme. It was the meme.
Yeah, but like I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's the internet. Internet controls everything. Whatever's trending.
Yeah, I know, but like. Also, if you're looking for the Dark Knight trilogy,
I don't think you heard it, but the mic picked it up.
what?
I farted.
I heard something for a quick second, but
I was looking at it was all quiet, and I farted, and I saw the sound bar on the mic go.
I heard something, but I didn't think it was that.
Yeah.
I physical media is still the best, but they gotta fucking up their game. I get COVID and that, but that was 2 years ago now.
We've worked around that.
The world's back to normal pretty much.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, while we're out of that note,
for the most part.
everyone that's
Like, even our footballers don't need vaccine to play now, which is pretty good.
Yeah. But on that note, everyone that's listening, thank you for listening and watching us on YouTube. Thank you for watching. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe because we muchly appreciate it. And we want to make sure you share this as well with everyone that's you want to share this with because they need to come listen and look at our glorious beards. But anyway.
Yes!
Yes.
Everybody needs to listen.
I am comfortable, Doug. I am here. I am comfortable, Doug. I feel happy.
I can't believe that fucking was a thing.
I am mole. I cannot see. Oh, that's so funny.
I was so quiet though. I'm like, you put something. Only reason I could hear it because you said it.
Yeah, I was like, it's really quiet. I was like, God damn it.
I was like, what is this? And then it's like, that sounds like fucking Flula.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. They're funny too because they're mole creatures, but they can basically appear out of anywhere. So there's a scene in the later episodes.
Mole creatures.
Yeah, so there's a scene in the later sequence. So there's metal beams, like you know how typical metal beam girders like.
I said nipple beams.
Well, in that cowboy song, the fucking little cowboy versions of him grab onto his nipples and they propel around. He's like, ha ha, and he flies away. What? The whole show's on crack, man.
What is it show?
Centaur World. Centaur World. It's on Netflix. 2 seasons of it. It's fucking
Oh
great.
my god! I
The ending irked me. The ending irked me because the redemption made no point. The redemption was just like stupid.
Oh. You know what you say to that? Oh, so it's actual over.
Yeah. Well, you seems to be, yeah.
And it just irked you.
Just how they did it irked me.
It's like, what is this?
Yeah. It was kind of dumb. There was
Kind of dumb.
There was no redemption arc. The redemption arc was kind of thrown away. It was wasted.
Oh, I mean, it does happen with things though. It's more of the smaller stuff like that, because sometimes they just can't finish it correctly.
Well, basically, I guess because it had to end, so they had to end it. So basically,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who's gonna watch it. It is a cartoon. It's a kids' cartoon, but there is a story there. Basically, what happens is there's the bad guy.
With
You feel
flying
what's going
nipples.
on. Yeah. It's really mixed because you got very strong, serious themes, but then there's this nonsense like for kids, and it's like very mixed balance because like it'd be super serious, and next it'd be like, "Hello, bubbles," and it'd be like, "Oh, okay, we just had a really heart and meaningful moment. Someone just died," and next it'd be like, "Haha, bubbles!" Like, "Yay, rainbows!" Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like a whole serious dialogue and then nonsense. And
Yeah,
they
that
basically did that.
I'm
Like-
gonna watch that.
Because hey, you might watch it.
Oh my, what's it called?
So-
Like
Centaur World.
Centaur World. I have to remember that because that sounds
Centaur
fucking pretty
World.
funny.
Yeah, so basically, in one of the later
Centaur
episodes,
World.
there's Comfortable Doug. So basically, there's the metal beams. Like, you know how you have in a warehouse, you got the metal beams, like, to build the roof, right? Basically, this is typical cartoon logic. He's a mole creature that's, like, the size of a person, right? Your normal girder beams are, like, yay big. Somehow he just goes, boom, moles through the other side. It's like, hello, I'm Comfortable Doug. And then he goes, and then he comes back out the other side. It's like, how? That, like, a beam is, like, say, a beam's, like, that thick.
That makes no sense.
Like, it's typical cartoon logic. Like, it's so self-aware of it being a cartoon. And it's just like...
I mean, that's where you have freedom though. Like you can do anything in a cartoon.
There's like the character finds out that they're magical. So this is kind of spoiling a little bit, but I mean it's a kids' cartoon. So that's gonna... Basically, the character,
Nothing to spoil.
The main character's superpower. Like they find out that she's magical. The main character. It's like your magical power is the power of backstory. It's just like what the fuck. It's like you can dive into people and find out their backstory. It's like that's kind of breaking the fourth wall a little bit. Like it's like what the fuck.
You just imagine having that power though.
I can see your backstory, not like what? Not just like
Imagine
access your memories.
imagine having that. You can just you'd be horrified.
Not being able to access people's memories. It's like no, I could access your backstory. Like oh fuck. But it's funny too. So when she jumps into them to check the backstory, they're like they freeze too. They're like in the most weirdest shapes and shit. They're like and they're like. But basically, there's a redemption. Like I said, there's this whole thing where she jumps in the back. So this is kind of spoiling a little bit without trying to spoil too much. But basically, we get to see the backstory. The whole plot of everything that's been happening through the seasons is explained. And it's just like, oh, okay, so you gotta try. So the basic assume is, okay, we figure out what's wrong. They're not really the bad guy. It's the bad guy's actually the good guy, and the good guy's the bad guy kind of thing. And then the whole redemption is to save them. So you go, oh, okay. The plot point is, oh, okay, they'll save them, and the good guy will be saved, and everything will be fixed. No, everything's fixed. Everything gets fixed, but then they get killed. It's just like you kill them off. Like it's like, oh, we're gonna make him get the redemption, but then it's killed off. It's just like, what? It's just like, but that makes no sense. Like you went through all the hassle, you finally find out this is a solution. You can fix them. They're alive, but like, no, we're gonna kill them.
It's like a Stephen King show.
Yeah, like it's just like fucked. It's just like
that it's resolved, and then they just die. They just killed.
It's just fucked. It's just like
what? What?
It's like, I don't know, it's like a Stephen King twist. It's like you've been without your parents for so long, and it's just like you go on this almighty quest to find your parents. You finally find your parents. Like, yes, my parents, and your parents are like, my child. And you're like, oh, we'll go to hug, and next week you pull out a knife and you stab your parents. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just like, what? Like, you made the whole plot was seeming like that you wanted to reunite with your family, and you were all like abandoned from each other, and you finally found each other, and it's a happy ending. But no, you fucking stab them and they die. It's just like, Why'd you have to go find them then? Like, why did you have to do anything? Like,
Yeah,
I feel like the show had to be
that
wrapped up.
defeats the purpose of the whole thing if they just die at the end.
And the worst thing is they just don't even recognize that it happened. They just skim over it and go, "Oh, yeah, that happened," and then you don't see about it. You're like, "Oh, okay." So like, yeah, so it's like, what?
Cartoon.
Did this not happen? Like, we're just gonna ignore the fact that this happened now and someone's died and like,
Cartoon
yeah,
logic.
yeah.
That's all. That's the only thing
really
I can think of.
Is yeah.
Cartoon logic.
Again, it's like the whole thing. It's like a serious moment. It's like, oh, bubbles and rainbows. Like, it's basically how it happens. So,
Right?
but it is a good series, just to watch, just like 20-minute episodes or something like that. Bert. One show I haven't bothered to watch yet, and I'm really scared to wanting to watch is fucking Netflix's fucking Resident Evil series. They're saying that shouldn't be done. It's just like Halo. It shouldn't have been done.
The only good part is that Lance Reddick's in it. That's the only thing I think.
Do you see?
But even then, that's like.
Have you seen that scene? Have you seen any of it yet? Like going around.
I've seen the dialogue people have been putting in pictures, and it's not good. Written by a fucking teenage
I'll have
person.
to send you the video. It was on TikTok. I'll have to send you the video. There's basically the scene
No.
where is that main actor?
I don't want to see it.
Who's yeah?
I don't want to
Lance,
see it.
what's his name? Lance. He's playing Wesker.
Lance Reddick.
So there's a scene. I'll have to send you the clip. This dude's reacting to it.
Oh.
There's a scene of him. There's like 5 of him in this slab.
I'll try and find these fucking screenshots of the dialogue.
But yeah, no, I'll send you this. I'll send you this clip. So basically, it's Lance. Who's playing. You said Lance? Yeah, you said. Didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting his name. So he's playing Wesker. In this one scene, he's playing every character in that room in this one scene. So he's playing a basic scientist, he's playing Wesker, and he's playing all these characters, and they're all talking to each other. But basically, when he comes in as Wesker, he looks like Blade. He looks like fucking Blade. The whole intro of how he struts in, how he's got the jacket, he's got that high fade cut. He looks like Blade. It's like I'll have to send you this video. You're gonna fucking laugh your ass off. It's fucking hilarious. I've never got it.
Looks like fucking Blade. Jesus.
Like 100%. Like if I can find it, I'll show you the image right now. I'll show everyone the image if I can find it.
I'm trying to. This fucking dialogue that I saw is so bad. Oh, here it is. Until you've tasted the testicles of a man who has wronged you.
Yeah.
Another one. Sounds to me like blackmail. Damn right it is, Jet. You are black and you are male.
It's so bad.
Also, welcome to the ouch, motherfuckers.
I send it to
him. I've just seen that and I don't want to watch it. Like
I'm gonna find this. It's
like that dialogue is.
Where is it?
So bad. So fucking
I can
bad.
send it to you as well. I can send it to you, but I'll bring up the photo.
Like that blackmail one. That's just fucking. Fuck. Like just because he's a black male, that's blackmail. Like, who is writing this?
Where's the scene? Oh, here we go. Here it is. He's wiping his glasses.
Oh, come on. My favorite part of the Resident Evil Netflix show is when they find out that Wesker is actually evil, and that one guy goes, when the imposter is sus. Not good, man. This is Bert. Bert is the only good thing in Netflix's abysmal Resident Evil series. If they greenlight a whole season of just Bert, I'd watch it in a heartbeat.
Here we are.
And that's because Lance Reddick is a goddamn national treasure. Yeah, that's Blade. Sunnies and all.
Yeah, the jacket and everything. The way he struts
More of
in.
a fucking...
Even the way he struts in and everything, he just looks like... I'll send you the video anyway, you can check it out. But yeah, it's just like, fucking hell.
I'm not watching it. I'm not fucking watching it.
No, I don't even want to try and watch it. And that's, again, there's like people that are like... There's people that are like...
I mean, I want to try.
Again, this is
but
the worst
problem. I don't want to try.
There's people that don't know the source material, like the games and stuff like that, and then they make these shows that just change.
You don't need to go by the games. Like, just that writing alone is abysmal.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. If you know the games, you know the atmosphere, the environment. You know what I mean? if you play the games, it doesn't have to follow the games, but you know the universe, you know the atmosphere, you know the feel. So you go, okay, let's capture that feeling and make something our own, but that exists in the universe because you know how the universe feels. So like you could do that, but like they don't. Like they just go completely different. And
Yeah, but you don't have to follow that though. Like you don't
no,
have to a T or
no, I was
nothing.
saying just get that feeling alone. Just get the feeling of the games to get that. You know what I mean? To embody that feeling, like just to be able to get that. Like
Not
if you've played
it's not
that, you should
hard.
know
Like
that. Like you should know the
'cause
atmosphere. Not just, oh, here's the atmosphere of like, oh, okay, here's Resident Evil. We know the atmosphere of what it is. Oh, let's make Sherlock Holmes. Like, that's good. What? That's not the vibe is completely different. Or or
like
let's make Days
there's
of Our Lives. Like, that's not the feeling of what this is. Like,
it's like the people who made that movie, Welcome to Raccoon City. They made Leon that drunk sissy
yeah,
bitch.
like get the
Like,
feeling. You would know the feeling of his character. They clearly did not look at the source material and go, this is what his character's like. And it's just like,
no,
oh,
they did not
that's what I'm saying.
because it should have been way better than that. I've seen the movie. It's not good.
And that's what irks me.
Okay,
Like,
it's got promise, but
this is what irks me is there's people that don't know the source materials, that don't know the games, never played the games because they don't play games. They watch these shows and they're like, "Oh, I like this show." It's just like because there's someone I know that
there's
plays a
30
TikTok.
years of games nearly. Like,
That's what I'm saying. There's a person
no,
on
there is
TikTok
30 years of games.
that made it going, "Oh, check out the new Resident Evil series." It's great. I'm like, it's like I like. It's like this is why we have these problems and shows like this are being made is because people like not specifically you, but people like you in that general basic masses go, this is great, I like this. They keep going, oh, we can keep making more of these because people love this stuff. It's like, you're fucking things up by making things that shouldn't be made, or if they're gonna be made, at least look at the source material and get that flavor.
Which
Not be like,
then
oh,
muck it up for people who want to get involved in making another one because the hype is way down here.
it's like being like, oh, I like Coca-Cola, let's make our own Coca-Cola. Releases creaming soda. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's
I
like,
mean, not really. It'll look like Coke, but it's creaming soda.
yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. Like,
because it looks like Resident Evil, but then you watch it or listen to or read it, and it's like, no,
it's not even the problem they got him as Wesker. Like, that's fine. He's a great actor.
no, that is fine. Like
It's
that's
just
their
they
take
put him
on
in
Wesker. Like
exactly. It's just they fucked it up by putting it in the worst situation and then making him look like Blade because they try to make him look like what Wesker looked like because they even try to give him that fade cut that Wesker has, but because he's a white dude with
yeah,
blonde
Wesker's
hair.
got that though.
That's what I'm saying though. He's a white guy with the blonde hair, so they try and do that because he's a black guy with black hair. They try and do the exact same. Why couldn't they make him look his own look? Like, why couldn't they give him his own hairstyle?
They could have made him
why they have
blonde.
to give him give him the blonde tips? Like, why they have to have the leather jacket? Like, why do they have to try and make him look so much
Well,
like
Wesker
him?
has that.
That's what I mean though. But why try so hard if they want it to be their own
Wesker does
thing?
look like Blade when you think about it.
That's
Just
what
a
I mean,
white
though.
version of Blade.
That's what I mean. If they're trying to make it be like it, then be like it. Not be
Like-
like we want to be that, but not be that. It's like make up. Like I always say, commit or don't commit. One or the other. You can't have both. You either fully commit to it or you don't commit at all. You can't be, oh, we like this, we're going to grab a bit of that, we're going to grab a bit of that, but then we're not going to follow anything else. It's like, fucking stop
but
cherry picking.
They're not
things.
wrong in what they did though. Like it's just the execution, I think.
That's what I mean. They're cherry picking things going, why couldn't they just give him a new hairstyle? Why did he have to have that traditional Wesker look? Like, why try and make him look like Wesker, but then not look like Wesker? You know what I mean?
Blade looks like Wesker. It's just the fact that
That's what I'm saying.
Blade
though.
looks like Wesker.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like you
Well-
give him the haircut fade, you give him the leather jacket, but then you make him the black guy. It's like why not make him look like his own look? Like why did he have to look like Wesker, but then not get a guy that looks like Wesker? Like you know what I mean? Like commit or don't commit. Like I don't give a fuck that they got this. Like he's a great fucking actor and he's perfect for doing something like that. But why they have to make him look like Wesker? Why couldn't they make their own new version of Wesker? That's what I'm getting at. It's like why couldn't they change that look?
Could have.
Like
You can't really do because he's just straight. He's like a military dude. That's what he is. Like
that's what I mean. Like make him look more military or something. You know why? You know what I mean? Like why fucking
hence the
half
haircut.
commit?
That's just like a military cut, like a sergeant cut or something.
But then you
like,
look at him as another character in the scene. He's bald. Like
where did his hair go?
that's what I'm saying. He's in that scene in that video I sent you. He plays 5 different characters. There's a bald version, a chubby version.
Are they
Wesker
all
version.
Wesker though?
Well, I think they're all different versions of Wesker.
But that I don't think Wesker's ever been bald. Yeah, but
He's talking to himself, and then
that's
the fucking,
weird.
and then there's the Wesker version shows up, and it's just like Blade. It's just like what?
That's weird, man.
It's like that's what I'm saying though. It's like, and then look at him there with like that high forehead cut. Look how high fucking it is.
What the?
That fucking receding hairline.
I mean, that's a natural cut though. Like people who do have
I
that,
know, but like it's just like
it's a natural thing. But Wesker though,
that's what I'm getting at. Like commit. Like do like I know Wesker has that kind of cut with that blonde hair, but oh. But then they
I mean,
gave him that curly.
you've got Lance Reddick, for fuck's sake. Use him properly.
That's what I mean. Like,
Don't
just fucking irritates
whatever
me.
that is. I don't know what the fuck they've done. I'm not watching it.
Oh, it's just. They could do things. Stop. It's just like
It just sounds like it.
cash grabs.
Not really, because it's just on Netflix. It's not really
I
a cash
know,
grab. It's
I
more of
know.
it. It's just there to exist. It seems like it's just there to be watched. Because Netflix is going downhill. Like that'll be wiped out of existence soon.
Mm.
Like they lost 1 million subs recently.
Mm-hmm.
They own the Disney and Amazon. Like they got better stuff on there.
It's because of the nonsense behind that whole fucking password protection thing. That they're trying to block things. It's like why charge for people to upgrade to that, but then not have it? Like why be like, oh, here's 4 users. That's the whole point of password account sharing is to have 4 users. You need people to access that account. But then we're not going to have that. And then they want to do.
I mean,
lower version.
they're taking it away. They're charging way more. I think it's like extra like $5 or $10.
And then Netflix want to do that cheap version where they're going to have ads.
It's a free one, isn't it, or something like?
No,
it's
you're
like
still going to
$5.
pay like $5, but then you're going to get ads. Then they get paid enough money from the ads, like double picking. Like
That can work though, but the thing is, you can't have an ad during a movie or TV show. It's got to be in between episodes.
if they're
or
going to
before
charge
'em.
ads, you
Season.
should be paying like $2 for Netflix.
Well,
Like
5 isn't bad.
yeah, but you paid like $10 for Netflix for no ads. Why pay?
Yeah, but what's that ad one though? Like, we don't know the price, do we? Really?
No, they don't know what the price is going to be yet, but it should be something.
Pay like $5 because you'll get way more people that way.
But do you know how much money they make from ads? Fucking shit
Or
ton.
like we do on Twitch.
Oh,
Like
no,
cents.
No, dude, they make shit tons more. So we'll be paying $5 for an account on that. They'll get paid fucking to add their roles like a couple of $1 million. Like they're making way more money.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they do it, they got to do it right. You can't put an ad during a movie when it's playing or a TV show.
Maybe when you go to the next one, you got to watch an ad before the next
Like
one
YouTube,
rolls.
it's like 30 seconds in, ad. What?
Yeah, you start getting immersed, and then the ad throws you out. So you just like, oh, okay, and it brings you back to
I've been
reality.
watching like a gameplay thing. It's like something good's about to happen. It's like, wait for ads in 5 seconds.
I know that's what gets me is if I'm immersed in something on YouTube, and I'll be watching something, and that happens, I'm like, oh, that's right. Oh, actually, I'll pause this. I'm gonna go do something else because it goes, oh, that's right. Oh, I'm not watching a video, wasting my time. Like,
Yeah, but what we can do is pay for YouTube Premium and get no ads. Like theoretically.
It's just.
But I don't want to because it's $5. I don't want to spend. I've already subscribed to so many subscription things.
Like, it's just dirty. It's just.
The world's gonna be one big subscription soon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want Amazon to buy everything up, so it's all on Prime.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Disney, fucking Netflix, everything on just fucking Prime. They fucking will. They're like the richest company in the fucking world, man. Like they can just buy everything.
They do kind of subpar to that. Prime's like a big network. You can pay you pay for your Prime, and then you can pay like
you
$5
got
to get
the
Paramount.
Prime channels or whatever it is.
Yeah, and you can pay like a half the price to get those extra channels.
That's until they buy everyone. Because they will have everyone by the end of like say 20, 30, 50. They're fucking massive, man. That's why they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Hey.
Like they got Lord of the Rings now, like because they just can. You wouldn't have thought Netflix would have that or nothing, like Disney, Netflix, but they've got their own
these
things.
studios going is that they're making their own shows, and it's hard, like especially with Netflix trying to spit out these live action anime shows. It's just we've seen.
Amazon's just on a. They're probably the best one because they're on a roll with like Reacher. You got fucking Lord of the Rings. You've got Jack Ryan. You got fucking all these good shows coming out.
I know Amazon's good.
The boy is like fuck.
Yeah.
Where's the quality? Like, well, I'm paying like $6.99 a month for all that.
Yep, and they haven't jacked the price up. Exactly.
I think it has like $1 or two. It's about
Very
it.
small,
Like in their
very small
existence.
amounts, like very small increments. It goes up.
Plus, you get. Okay, I fucking remember about it last week.
Uh,
Remember about that? But... Come on,
Hey.
Amazon.
mm.
Sponsorship. We're down. We talk about you all the fucking time. I plugged it last week. I'm plugging it again.
Yeah,
Fuck. It's unintentionally. It's just so fucking good.
I know. It is.
Like, the sub alone is way more than the fucking cost of the service.
Uh huh.
Like a $9-10 sub. In over here it is.
Hmm.
But like, I will shill for Amazon. Fuck. Well, it's not really a shill, but I'm not really shilling because I do love the service. But like,
I
I'm
know.
not gonna go on about it because I did last week. But yeah, I've got some other topics at least. Yeah, that was weird. What the fuck? Where'd your light go?
I don't know what pulled it, but everything fucking. I just turned my chair around and the light fell.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
The light fell. What was it? Fucking, you know that Avatar game that was coming out from Ubisoft?
Yes.
That got delayed, man, to 2023.
Yes, it has.
The earliest it could release is April, so anything after April.
Hmm.
Which ain't bad. Like, if it's needing polish, then do it, because I think they're learning now that they have to release a fucking polished game.
Yeah.
Look at Cyberpunk. I think that kicked it off.
Oh yeah.
If you don't polish game, people won't pluck and play it.
Or
And Battlefield, which is now $5 a DB for the next
man, no one wants to
2
buy.
2 hours.
I do find that funny
Yeah.
still that
And Back for Blood, if
Back
you
for
want
Blood
that.
sold out most places, but Battlefield
Well, I
2042
think
didn't.
if you get it online, it's still in stock, which is good. But like, hey, grab them. I did.
I was thinking about it, but it's like it's $5 and it was $5.95 for delivery. I was like,
I said to Daz, it's like I haven't bought not one Series X game at all this generation, and then I just buy
I'm
Battlefield
surprised. I thought you
and
did.
Back for Blood.
I thought you already bought something, but you hadn't. I was like, wow.
Ooh. Game Pass. That's what I've been
What,
using.
2 years since you basically nearly 2 years you haven't bought a game for.
I own the series. That's still. I haven't unboxed that since I moved.
I was saying, and that's been like nearly 2 years you've owned that, and then you finally just bought a game now for it.
And it's Battlefield and Back for Blood.
Oh, yeah.
$30, 2 games, and that's it.
But I was gonna say we can talk about that bloody Last of Us thing again since I talked to you about it earlier. That's what I was talking about earlier. So you watched that video that dropped?
I do see their point. Yeah, I did. I watched it straight away. I'm like, looks so good.
But the problem that gets me is, okay, yeah, I know it's America and the price equation is different, but the problem that kept getting me is they're like, I'd rather pay $20 for it. Like, okay, I can understand not wanting to pay $70 because to us,
I want to pay
that's
$10. It's not going to fucking happen.
Like, I mean, I'd love to pay $10 for all my games, but we don't get what we want.
No, I already own the game. I just want to pay for an upgrade path to the next gen. Like,
but
fuck.
it's more. That's the thing, though. It's more than just an upgrade. That's the thing. It's not just.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. Like they've upgraded it, but
you can't.
The core mechanic's still the same.
But that's the problem that I'm like. You can't just upgrade. You can't upgrade to that. It's just like, oh, I've got a DVD. Or no, it's like I've got a VHS and I want to upgrade to a Blu-ray.
But then
like,
you're
like,
changing said game if you do that.
Yeah, because it is
like
a different
people
build.
want The Last of Us 2 dodge, the dodging and what's the other one? The prone and that. You can't do that in the first one. There's no, the levels aren't built for the stuff like proning and that. Like they're not built that way. They're like a more linear.
They're building what they
you
can.
go straight ahead.
Because they're putting in what they can.
Which,
like they're putting more destruction and stuff.
They've modernized the shooting and that, which is good. Like they can't change that. They can't make Joel, which is in his 40s, do Ellie's dodges like she does in the second one. He's not built like that.
Exactly.
He's not built for like prone and like he's an old man.
Well, that's exactly it. He is. He's an old man. They got to think realistically, like the things you can do with him. It's just
like I'm I'm happy to pay the $109 it is to get Last of Us Part 1. Like, I'm fucking happy with it now after I've seen that.
But that's what I'm saying. There's so many people
Before, I'm
complaining.
iffy because they didn't show gameplay for ages. I'm just like, that's a bit concerning if you don't show gameplay.
But
Look at
there's still so many people that are on the board going, I don't want to pay that price. I'm like, I can partly understand a little bit not wanting to pay 109, like us 109. I guess 70 is the conversion. If you convert from US to Australia, it's the same price. But people going,
No, look, if I convert that right now,
yeah,
it's way more than like
70 US is 100 something else.
70 USD to Australian is $101.
Yeah, but you got to think about that. But that's just 70 flat. When they talk about that, they don't talk about the tax. So tax.
No, that is $69.99 is a thing.
Without
that's
tax.
their full price.
That's without tax.
No, what?
Yeah,
no, let me look at something. Let me look at Best Buy.
You gotta still think about tax on top of it. The tax isn't included.
Yeah, it's still $70, I think.
And then tax is about $2, $3.
Best Buy, United States. What?
Yeah. Everything's listed before tax.
Give me an option.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go last.
That's the problem with America. Everything's listed before tax. Where in Australia, everything is listed after tax.
$69.99.
Yeah, and that's before tax.
Nah.
Yep.
The games are legit $70.
Unless they're including their tax now, but it was always advertised.
They're the same as us. The same as ours. Like, we get the price that's advertised on the thing. It's just...
You wouldn't want to go to America. Everything.
No, but the thing, like, Last of Us Remastered is $20. Like, it's the thing.
Yeah, no, like you go to checkout and it'll be like plus tax on top of it. That's how America works. Everything's added tax afterwards. That's why people get very misled when they go, "Oh, that seems so cheap," and then you add the tax after you buy your item.
That's messed up then.
Everything's advertised before tax.
Gotham Knights Collector's Edition.
It works out to being 109.
I'm gonna rant at that fucking point.
But no, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to pay the $20, which is like works out to being like $30 us, $25-$30 us. It's like the game for what they've done is not worth $30. They've done a lot of work.
20 them is like 30 us, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
25, 30.
That's way too cheap. And a lot of people are going, oh, it should just be on PlayStation Plus. Given for free on PlayStation Plus. Like, that's not how that works with what they've done. It's not like people go, they haven't just re-released something. They've actually put work in. Yeah, there's base stuff.
The thing is, people have worked on this for 2 years.
Yeah, and that's what I keep saying. Like, you do not want to support. They're like, it's like they've done work. Like, they've done work. Give them the money for work. Like, I can understand not wanting to pay 70. Like, for us, 109. That's a bit. I can feel that a little bit. I can understand. But maybe it feels like 79.95 or 69.95.
That's what games usually are here, though.
I could be a little bit more understanding, being that
it's just the exclusive PS games are like 130,
but half the time too,
25.
Even with the Australian, like people bring up with Australia, like, oh, you can get like Last of Us for like $12 when it's on special. Its standard price is like $25, $25, $30 still for like Last of Us Part, the first one remastered or whatever. It's just like, it's not a cheap game, though. But every time people bring up the game, they're like, oh, it's a $12 game, it's a $9 game, it's a $20 game. You're always looking at when it's on special, not its actual standard price. Like, people are really fucking...
Yeah, but it's always on sale. That's the thing.
I mean, nowadays it makes sense, because it is, but it's really...
Like, right now it's on sale for $12.
Yeah, because
it's $12.50, $12.48. Like, fuck.
I don't know if it's on this one. No, it's not. I come because
even part 2 is $23. Like,
yeah, it's just that time. It's on special, but like, it's just annoying that people have to be like so stingy.
Yeah, that was going for $5 in the US though. Like part 2, it was in like a discount bin for $5. Ages.
Well, like so many people are just so stingy these days with their games that they don't want. They want their games for free.
Yeah, but
they don't want to pay full like any kind of price for their games. But then they expect. That's the problem. Is like they expect really good quality, but then they don't want to pay anything for it. But then you don't pay for it. Then the studios.
In my opinion, it should be $50 out. Like, make it 50 to 60, not 109.
That's what I'm saying. Like 79 or something like that.
I've already played the original. Like, how many times? I'm playing the exact same game, just looks nicer.
I mean, it should be more like $79.95 or $89.95. Like, bring it down, not $109. $109
that should be the average price here, which is about $69.79.
Well, that's definitely last gen. Like PS5
Oh no, you
games,
get PS5 games for that launch for like 79,
a
69.
lot of
Depends
them
on
are
the
100.
game.
Yeah.
Depends on the publisher, I think. Like whoever done it.
But yeah, no one complains
Like
about fucking Call of Duty keeping their prices up on their games. No one
you
complains about
can.
Nintendo.
Yeah, they do.
But like,
Nintendo can complain about it a lot.
but
They just
like,
don't change it.
it's just like it just irks me with people when they keep complaining. It's like there's other things to complain about than that. If you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. Like complaining about the price, are you even going to buy it? You know what I mean? Like when people, how many
Like Two
people?
Point Campus, 59. That's reasonably priced.
Like, and that's the other thing too. It's like, oh, I would happily pay $20, but I wouldn't pay the $70 for it. Like this is all these US prices. Like, okay, but are you even going to play it? Like you talk about buying it. It's like, oh, I've already played it before twice. Well then, what are you complaining then? Are you even going to play it again? Like, it just. If you enjoyed it and you like it, pay the money to support the studio that you're fucking buying it from. Like, support the companies. Otherwise, without you
Hey, look,
supporting them,
Modern Warfare 2 for PS5 is 79. That's the average.
hey, which one?
Is only 79 for PS5 for Modern Warfare 2.
They've come
Like
down in
that's the
price.
average thing. It's an extra $10.
Cold War was 109 when it dropped. It was
Yeah,
100.
that was
It was
shit.
120. It was 129 EB.
FIFA 23, 79. Star Wars, 79. The Quarry, 99, but no, I say big. GT, 109. Horizon, 109. Elden Ring, 89. Callisto, 99. Skull and Bones, 89. Saints Row, 79.
79 should be its
Like,
price. 79, 89.
it's between 69 and 109. Sifu, 69.
It's just
Tiny Tina, 89. Like, it's not that bad. Like, just think. It's gone up $10 in like 20 or 30 years. It should be a lot more pricey than what we're paying now.
Yep.
Because they do, like, game development is apparently.
That's the thing. The big thing of Game Pass, and that's the thing too. Is everyone expects things to just be on passes these days. People just want all their gaming streamed access for free, like basically for free.
And the GTA 5 for PS5, 59, like, and that was a remaster.
It's just sad that like,
still,
I mean, consumerism is changing.
it's not always for the worst either, though. That's the thing.
No. It's
Look
just,
at that Lawnmower Sim, 59. Like, games do launch reasonably cheap.
bro, Lawnmower Simulator's free on Epic in a couple of days.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's coming to Epic for free. It's one of their free games.
I don't care about game prices. I mean, I'm paying for the quality for the PlayStation game. Like, keeps them making more. Like,
Exactly.
fuck.
You support the studios. They know that they're getting the sales, so that means okay. We see where it's going. Let's make more games. Duh. Don't support them. They're not going to make more games. They're going to stop being a studio. They're going to fall apart. They're not going to make any good games that people like.
What happened to THQ?
Exactly. Like people.
I mean, they're
forget
going.
that.
They're getting back on their feet now, but like they were gone for ages.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that though! Like, Jedi Fallen Order, 30 and 39. Whew.
I thought, well, it's the mid-year sales at the moment.
No, this is just normal price at JB. Like, these are just original prices at JB. Don't go by EB. They inflate the fuck out of games.
Well, these games have now dropped in price, though. You got to think of that too, since when they first came out.
Oh yeah, but like the average still like 79, which is pretty fucking good.
79's always been the price for games.
No, it's always 69 before to this next gen. Now it's up to 79. Some games are still like 69 though. Like the Hot Wheels, that was 69, I think.
59, 69.
Hades was always 49. Like, it's just
Indie
the
games,
publisher. They make the damn price. I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
Like,
yeah, it's just
so you make the prices. They put it to 130. Like, fuck. PS4 were about 100.
Something.
But still, I'm paying for quality. Look at Returnal. I gladly paid 109 for that from Amazon. I think
That's like the same thing. Like, okay, yeah, Cyberpunk was a mess, but look how much hours of content there's actually there. Like, you're paying for a
not
game.
much.
Not much.
I finished the whole game like in 9 hours.
That's better than some games. But we've burnt hours and hours in that.
Yeah, I
Though. We've
know.
burnt actual hours in
I
exploring and
played for
doing shit.
70 odd hours, 80 hours, which I got my fucking money's worth easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, okay, if you break down the story with some games, I mean, there's some games that have massive worlds and you do the story itself directly, and the story's only like 2 hours long, 3 hours long. But then all the other
Yeah, look at
contents and
AC
side quests,
Valhalla.
like, yeah. How long's that story like? That story's actually pretty.
That- Oh, it depends. If you just do the story, it's pretty short.
Yeah.
But I did everything. Took 150
Yeah,
hours.
that's what I mean. Like,
Which
that's where they get
that's
to
my
with some
fucking money
games.
worth right there.
It's where it balances out. You got to think what they're given.
I just put yourself in the developer's shoes. They're at work. They need to get paid.
Yep, and they're making the product that needs to sell.
There's
Sell.
hundreds of probably thousands of people working on said game that need to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Plus PlayStation, plus Sony and Play. They're both different things. Like they get paid as well.
Yep.
Like fuck.
It's all about, you know.
Just think, you're a developer. You're putting your heart and soul into this said game, and someone goes, "I'm not paying for that. I want that for free." It's like, oh, like
Yep.
fuck.
Yep.
People don't think of that, man.
That's exactly it. Too much entitlement. It's entitlement. And that's
The
what
thing is,
and this is what Game Pass.
games go on sale. If you can't afford it straight away, just wait for a sale. It's not a bad thing.
Exactly.
I wait 2042, $5. Wait
Yeah.
for a sale.
Exactly.
They still made their money back. Like fuck.
Exactly.
Other people bought it day one.
Exactly. Like you buy the bite day one or you wait. Like if you're gonna complain about it being expensive, don't buy it at launch. You've already clearly played it twice or once or twice. You're complaining that you want to pay $20 for it, then wait for it to get under $20. You don't need to be playing it again. Like, just wait. Like I don't get people's logic. Oh, it should be $20.
I mean,
I'm not gonna pay under it. Then wait.
If I'm too broke to buy a game, I'll just wait until I got money to get it.
Yeah.
Is it weird I've never bought Minecraft? Because I just...
Is it weird that I own Minecraft on everything?
Right? Someone bought me Minecraft. I got the case but no disc.
Oh, is it digital?
No, the disc went somewhere. I don't know. Because I sold the Xbox and they had the disc in it.
Oh no. And they end up with Minecraft.
And my mate got me the game. I'm like, I got the case, but don't ask me to play.
Oh, whoever got the Xbox would be laughing, most probably.
I don't know why it was in there though. Like, I don't play Minecraft. Which makes you think how long I use my Xbox. Because
I think last time
Minecraft
I think we played Minecraft. I think wasn't it a while back. Was it when I know?
it was on PC though, wasn't it?
I think I tried getting on Minecraft at one point.
Was it Xbox? Yeah, I think it was Xbox. It was on Game Pass.
Mm.
I'm like, I'll play Minecraft. It lasted, what, like a day or two? And I was like, nah. It wasn't my thing. I can't do it. I've got some more things here as well. Since that went from... What I was originally going to say was PlayStation acquired the esports platform Repeat.gg.
Oh, okay.
They're getting into the esports stuff big now, like tournaments and that. Like, it's crazy.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, because their games a lot of their games are esports, like Street Fighters and everything, like all their beat 'em ups, stuff like that. But still, they're getting the platform, which is dope. Because in that PlayStation Stars that's coming, you get rewards.
Yep.
Kind of like the Microsoft rewards, but better because
Okay.
you platinum games, you get stuff which goes to like gift cards.
Yep.
You earn figurines in that, which is not NFTs, by the way. They've already confirmed. They're just locked to your account. You can't sell them or nothing. Like profile stuff and that, like pics and
Props and
avatars.
So it's almost like an NFT, but not.
That's not because you can't sell them, trade them, nothing.
It's not an NFT because it's. I'm trying to think what it would be because there's another thing it used to be before. It was exclusive. Yeah, it's exclusive.
That's what things should be. You shouldn't be allowed to trade them and sell them and shit. Like fuck. But like, yeah, you get that. You get PSN credit. You get a lot of things just from doing tournaments. If you're the first person in your country to platinum a game, you get stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. That comes end of the year.
That's pretty nifty.
It was announced like 2 weeks ago, but I forgot to mention it.
Yeah.
You can sign up for it soon. It's free to everyone.
It's not bad.
It gives you more incentive to finish games though. Like you get stuff for it.
That's exactly it. It makes you want to play. Like you actually feel like you're getting
I
some
play
really
enough
good
as it is,
trophies.
so I'm gonna be fucking loaded with
It's
weird shit.
it's like I said. It's like why do like it's like I've always said. It's like what's the point of collecting trophies these days if there's nothing to show for it? It's like oh I've
Or
collected
the
a trophy.
platinum.
Yeah, all the that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but what's so good with that? You know what I mean? Oh, you got a
Mm.
platinum. What does it
Oh,
get you?
you can fucking gloat about a platinum easy.
Yeah, but like oh I've got a platinum, and what does it get you? Yeah, I've got a platinum.
Mm.
Can you buy a car with that? Can you buy a house? Does it give you babes? You know,
Well,
like.
you can soon.
But that's exactly it. Now you actually get something with it. You
Well,
know.
not a house or nothing. Oh, you might if you play enough games. You get enough
It's
fucking
like,
things for it.
bruh, how do you own the house? I have 5,000 platinums. It's like, oh, okay.
Someone really has that. That's crazy.
But at
Like
least
every
now,
PS3, 4, and 5 game, they've platinum. Like,
there's like, it makes sense to my point. What's the point of actually wanting
yeah,
to get
but
the
do
platinum?
your old stuff? Do they count? Like,
They should do.
Just think, someone's platinum like everything so far. It's like, do I get stuff for that? It's like,
There should be some kind of recognition for previous.
for the past. If there's not, then that's a bit eh.
Because
But,
that
like,
would
it
turn
doesn't
people
have
off.
to.
Because then I feel like it would turn people off that have done stuff. Be like, oh,
Yeah,
you know,
but
it doesn't
there's
count.
always stuff moving forward. That's the thing, though. Like, it's not a.
But it could draw
There might
people
be
back
backlash
into
though.
it. So.
But like, yeah, that's coming end of the year, which is pretty damn cool.
That's alright. Cool idea.
Also, this is. I gotta rant about IGN for a minute.
Why?
The way they phrase their posts on Instagram.
Oh, it's like, who do they have fucking doing this shit?
The thing says Sony exec says, Venom 2 paved the way for Top Gun's 2 success. But that is like a clickbaity thing to get people to read it. If people read it, it was Venom 2, the first movie back in theaters from COVID.
Yeah.
Like the way they put their thing is like paved the way for the success. I'm like, then people are like, oh, how did that? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, just read the fucking article.
I know it's headlines, clickbait. No one reads articles.
Stop the clickbait shit. Like, you're making people just rage at that. Like,
well, that was like
I'm ranting at that.
That was actually the same thing with that Last of Us thing. Someone commented going, they need to add this to the game. If you watch the video, they actually show that they added that. It's just like, did you not watch the video at all? You just come to the video and just comment. Like, people just comment. It's like, if you read it or looked at it, you would know that thing happened. It's just like, when people they just see titles and they go, oh, it's just like, watch it to know.
Keyboard warriors, bro. Like this thing, Top Gun, like success came from Venom. It's like, yeah, because Venom was the first movie back in theaters that did well.
It got people
back into theaters.
Yeah.
Now Top Gun's just writing off that because people are back in theaters.
Yeah.
Like, just read the fucking article.
Oh, there's been plenty of times IGN's done weird clickbaity fucking.
Yeah, but at least they could say Venom 2 being in theaters paved the way for Top Gun. Like, like not just exec says Venom 2 paved the way for Top Gun's success. Like,
yeah.
Like, we said that. Also, this is Sony, not PlayStation, but Sony's partnering with Spin Master for toys and merch for their PS games.
Huh.
I don't know what Spin Master is, but
toys and merch.
Yeah, for Uncharted, God of War, Last of Us, Horizon. Like, they're the ones confirmed, I think. But like, there's gonna be merch and like toys. I'm like, yeah. Let me look at Spin Master real quick, because I was gonna Google them beforehand, but I didn't. Like, who are they? Spin Master toys. I think they're in Australia. Welcome to our sandbox. Oh, I'm not keen anymore.
Why would you...
When you first look at it, it's like, you know that Paw Patrol looks like that, and Cat Pack, Spin Master Entertainment Doctors Up preschool with new animated series Vita the Vet.
What?
Oh, fuck.
What?
I'm not keen anymore.
Spin Master toys?
Yeah, Spin Master Wikipedia. Canadian multinational entertainment toy company that markets products for children.
Oh, they're all novelty.
For children.
There's
I'm
general
like,
marketing. I mean, they're not bad. They're actually decent quality Spin Masters.
yeah, but like, they're mainly children.
No, I get what they're getting at. That's what they normally market at. They're a good
Angry
company.
Angry Birds, Bakugan, Cars 2, Etch a Sketch, like stuff like that.
Yeah, but
How to Train Your Dragon.
that's not bad though, because they're actually good quality toys. They're actually fairly decent quality. So
Oh yeah, but like, I didn't expect that. I thought like actual figures and merch.
well,
Not,
they
not
will
kids'
do
toys.
action figures. They do action figures and stuff like that. They're not gonna
Like
do
Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig.
yeah, because I got the Batman figures they do for Jack.
Oh,
They're
that's
pretty
actually good then.
good. Yeah.
But still, like that's pretty cool.
So
Like
that's
you
gonna
don't
be
really have
cool.
merch from them.
That we're gonna actually see like
Originally?
action figures and stuff like that. That'd be cool to have like a Joel or Ellie fucking action figure and stuff
Well,
like
they
that.
already
But,
are a thing. Like it's statues, not actual figures.
yeah, but
though.
like these are like little action figures, like and then recreate the scene and fucking break their heads and rip their limbs off and.
Small soldiers, but like Last of Us. Fuck that. Imagine little clickers going around. Clicky noises. Um. Also, there was a thing on the phone. I understand some of it.
Understand.
It's a patent that Sony just filed. It went live.
Yeah.
It was Sony
Yeah.
or SIE filed new patent went live 30th of June. Systems and methods for converting a legacy code into an updated code, passing the legacy game code to identify the one or more instructions of the legacy game code. So if it's back compat, they're gonna go full back compat.
Okay. Well, they did have that studio that was meant to be to fucking.
Yeah, but like the actual patent went live 30th of June, so it's a real thing now.
They've given full permission to go through license.
So I'm guessing what's in the PS5, they can theoretically just put a disc in and it'll use the just download what Xbox did maybe.
Yeah.
Or if not, you can at least download them PS1, 2, 3, PSP, or Vita from the PS5. Which would be dope. But they're going full back compat. Why didn't they do it last gen? For this gen, like, the tech's already in there, which means they already thought about it beforehand. Because they're already playing PS1 on that. Like, I can play Toy Story and that on there.
Yeah.
So the thing's already there, like the emulators and stuff. But and you can download them, so why not just put a disc in? As long as I can verify that the disc.
It's just fully licensing a patent so that it's a Sony system and that they own the rights to it. So if anyone else was to buy that system, it would be a Sony. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but like I'm keen. Like if we get full back compat, that'd be amazing because Xbox stopped theirs.
And be able to, I guess they'll make this program so then they can sell the kits to devs to then restore their old games and stuff like that. They pay for that licensing. And
see, we can get Gex and Soul Reaver and that coming. I'm keen. I tried playing Soul Reaver on PC. That shit's hard.
Yeah.
Also, there's a Barney movie moving forward. A live action Barney, which we've had. When I said live action Barney, is like we've already had the show, which is live action. So just say Barney.
Yeah. Is it going to be an actual dinosaur then?
I think it's the same suit that I reckon, like the same kind of thing going on.
Is it a suit or is it actually going to be like a creature?
Yeah, because Daniel Kaluuya, I think his name Kaluuya. I don't know how you say it. If I butchered it, I apologize. Yeah, but it says the Barney movie is moving forward.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Is it a horror? Who knows? Because he's a horror actor, so I'm like, he's in the Us and that dude who's had that weird look on.
Oh no.
I don't know the movie, but I don't know what it is. Also, this is a Russo one again. Their movie, they're doing the live action Hercules. The Russos. They got people's panties in a twist with what they said.
Yeah.
Live action Hercules will put a modern spin on the original story.
Yeah.
And then you could imagine what blew up there, couldn't you?
Modern twist. Like, oh god.
They went straight to racist things and sexual things, and
Oh god.
I'm
I,
like, it's
I,
the Russos. How could they fuck that up?
I was
Like
just
they don't.
my idea was thinking, what, is Hercules gonna have a smartphone or something stupid?
No, the fact that they
But
ended up being in Brooklyn, I'm like, why would Hercules? Why would that movie set in Brooklyn?
that's very specific, Brooklyn.
I'm like, and then someone said to make Hercules black, and I'm like, why would they do that? He's
Yeah.
people shouldn't have a. Those people should not be allowed to
Oh, you
comment.
can't say things like that. You're being racist.
Yeah, because they go, this is quoted them. It will certainly pay homage to the original with a more modern spin on it. What Anthony and I love about the original is how funny and subversive it is. I think we try to embrace the sense of humor in the remake.
So that's good. They're trying to stick
That's
to
the
the
thing.
original.
Like,
But I
they're
guess
trying
they're
to make
gonna.
it modern. Like,
I guess they're modern, meaning the references, the jokes will be more modern. Where the jokes they made in that were during that time, during the 90s, where these jokes will be more relevant to today, but it'll be in the same pace and the same situation, explaining things. But it won't
if
be as
DeVito's not playing Phil, they fucked up.
right. He needs to come back for that.
He needs to put on a little goat costume and like,
Oh, if they don't get him for that, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
right? Like, yeah, at least his voice playing like an animated
I'm the
CG
trash man.
character. Like, fuck. Yeah, but like, I don't get
Exactly.
the backlash of like that said modern spin could be anything. They could keep it exactly the same.
I
Just
say it'd
put
be
better
yeah,
jokes in, like
that's what I
modern
say.
jokes, like you
I
said.
say they were gonna do. I reckon that makes sense
Like,
because
fuck.
make it relevant, so it seems relevant. So they'll make like kind
Yeah,
of quirky things
because
not
it still
specifically-
holds up, but it's very dated. Like
Yeah.
some of the jokes and some of the humor in there.
I think
It's still pretty
yeah,
good,
I
but
think that's what they.
because we grew up with it. Like new people watching, be like, huh?
The jokes just seem a bit stale.
Like
or a
kids
bit
these
cringy
days
or-
who never seen the original, be like, that makes no sense. Also, some more movie stuff. The Mortal Kombat director is returning for the sequel with the Moon Knight writer
Ooh.
who's doing the script. So,
Ooh.
'cause that was a pretty good show, right? Like the writing and that. So,
Ooh. Yeah, it was good. Moon Knight was good, and Mortal
I'm
Kombat
keen
was
for
good.
the sequel, man. That first movie was so good. A bit boring, I thought, in some parts. Because it was a bit like, yeah, but I think the sequel they can up it. They
Yeah.
can up it because the first one was a bit predictable as well. Like a lot
Very
of movies now.
introductory. It was very origin story. Now they've set that
Yeah,
up.
of Scorpion. Yeah.
Well, a lot of the characters had their origin stories in there.
Well, Scorpion really, because his family got fucked up by Sub Zero, and
It's all.
then he just got on revenge path. But
Kano, I got a laser.
I wonder
eye.
who they're. I wonder who they're gonna focus on the sequel with, like, or unless it's still Scorpion, but he really got his revenge because I think he killed Sub Zero or
There's so
something.
much. There's so much that goes on there.
But like, I hope they do it right.
Mm.
I'm hoping because I love Mortal Kombat.
I know. It's
We've
just
had so many bad Mortal Kombat stuff, like the '90s movies and that were
they're
just
good,
cringe.
but they don't hold up.
Yeah, you watch them now.
That's what I'm
Fuck.
saying. They don't hold up at all.
Some of that dialogue.
Just-
I've got it on DVD somewhere. I'm just like, I'm not touching them ever again.
yeah.
I'm waiting for the new stuff. I want to watch that Scorpion's Revenge, that animated one.
Yeah.
That looks fucking
think I've got
good. That's a DC, like Warner Brothers animation. Oh,
Yeah.
they do the best animations. Like fuck. Like anything Warner Brothers touches, it's just 10 out of 10 out of 10.
Their animation studios are so good.
Like you got the Constantine stuff. I'll watch that, and you got the Mortal Kombat stuff. You got man,
Mm.
the Ninja Turtles as well. I think that's them, right? Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Man, I'm keen for. I mean, their live action films are slowly catching up. Like they are getting there now with Aquaman and Suicide Squad and
But you know,
Batman.
Their animation studio is just by far one of the best animation studios.
better than Pixar in that, I think.
Oh, honestly, the wide variety of like their artists and just the writing and the act, like they get it down so well, like it's so good.
Yeah, like the fact is, like they also have a specific art style per movie. Like it fits. Like that Constantine one, that looks so good. The Mortal Kombat one looks so good. Plus, the violence is just an added bonus. They go full out like blood and guts. Fucking.
Oh, they can go crazy. Exactly. If they're allowed to, if that's what their story knows
That's what
for it,
Marvel
they
should
will.
be doing with their stuff. Like, fuck.
I
That's
know.
what heroes and villains do. Like, they do cause mayhem.
Yeah, then you get Marvel and all their stuff's mainly focused towards fucking kids with their cartoon, like animation studios. It's just like, what? And then you got Warner Brothers who are all over the place. They're for kids, for
That's why
adults,
I
in between.
prefer-
Like, they don't. Warner
I
Brothers
don't watch
is so
nothing
diverse.
Marvel animated, like Marvel animation, because
It's just too much for kids.
yeah. I mean, I used to watch them when I was a kid, but now it's like DC all the fucking way. God,
Yeah.
so good.
So good.
But no, that's all I've got for this
That's all
week.
you got?
I mean, I just.
Well, I think. Well,
You have anything else?
No, that's it. I think we can leave that there for another
Reach
week.
for the stars, man. That's what you reach. Oh.
I have the nipple. I got to fly away now. Bye bye.
But yeah, on that one, we're all flying out of here.
Yep. That's it.
Thank you, beaters and beatettes, for listening to episode fucking 30. Holy shit. That's crazy. We only got like 22 weeks left. 22 weeks? 21, 22? Whatever it is. But as always, appreciate you for listening, watching with your lovely ear and eye holes. We have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.
I have been Doug. It has been great. I fly away now. Bye bye.
What are you doing?
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. The chair's stuck.
I can see you in the thing just like...
Stuck.